Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thanks for being here. I hope you guys are up and out. Honey, you got your coffee and your tea and you're getting or got where you need to be this morning. Thank y'all for waking up with me on your way to work or wherever you're going this morning. I appreciate you all for coming on over. Hopefully you guys all hit the like button as you're entering so that we can enjoy a great show. I got some topics for you guys I want to go through. We're going to just have some discussions and share some things with you guys, and I know you guys are going to enjoy it. All right. Yes, God. What was I about to say? Everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hopefully you guys are caught up on all of my videos that I put out thus far. We did have Car Chronicles yesterday, as well as our pop-in on last night, which we had some great topics there as well. We did cover the first night of the DNC on pop-in. We will cover the second night of DNC on tonight because it was really good, because Michelle Obama and Obama child got up there and baby slayed. All right, we're gonna talk about it tonight. We're not going to get into it this morning because I want you guys to be able to see and or hear their speeches, okay? Because I ain't feel like writing all that shit down. But anywho and anyway, yeah. So let's get into our topics for today. Celebrity news is always first, and that's where we like to begin. Thank you for all my mods being here, as well as all my caramelians, okay? Cut this air off, Lord. All right. Rest in peace to Kaden Brown. She's a 38-year-old woman, mother of two, you guys, who died after traveling to Turkey to get multiple surgeries. She was getting a BBL, but she got several surgeries done on her body, and her body was actually returned home after she passed away from multiple surgeries, you guys, with missing organs, and her brain was also missing. I want to talk about that this morning. Crazy. We hear a lot about people going out of the country to get surgeries because it's much cheaper, but then when you don't do your homework on doctors and the facilities that you're going to, it can be a dangerous thing. It can be a dangerous thing. This lady, that's very young to be passing away and having two children at home that's waiting for you to make it back alive and safe, okay? I don't know why she wanted to get all this stuff done at one time, but oh my God, let's get into it. I was so sad to hear this. Yikes. All right. So on March 26th, you guys, Miss Kaden Brown, had her BBL surgery. All right. She paid $5,400 to travel. Sorry, I coughed drop in. She paid $5,400, you guys, to travel to Istanbul for a mommy makeover, which consisted of, they're saying, a Brazilian butt lift, tummy tuck, no boob job, BBL, all in one day. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of snatching. That's a lot of cutting. Oh my Lord, I'd be scared of that shit. So after, they're saying that hours after Kaden, honey, went in for her surgery, it says that surgeons informed her sister, who traveled with her, of complications during the surgery. Okay. Now they're saying that her sister says that at 9:30 a.m. that Kaden began her surgery. And shortly thereafter, doctors came out to tell the sister hours later that Kaden, honey, had passed away due to the complications. Now, first they told her, hey, she's not doing too well. She's having complications. And then shortly after that, they came out to tell the sister that she had passed away. So imagine hearing that, and you're there as her support system. Now, they said that Kaden's sister said that she had no time to process the deeply shocking and unexpected news, as clinic staffers handed her an envelope full of money and a one-way plane ticket back home. That's some crazy shit. So y'all fly over there to get all this work done. Like I said, I don't know. People do that. If you have children, a lot of times they want to get their bodies snatched back. You hear about this all the time. Y'all know Spice from, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She had some work done where she almost died on the table. So we got to be careful. That's a lot of cutting. That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of stuff going on up in there. And to get all these things done, multiple surgeries like that. Kanye West's mom died having cosmetic surgery. You got to do your due diligence, and you got to be smart about it. If you're going to get it done, maybe get the BBL done and then wait, let your body heal. If you want to have your boobs done, go get it done later. And I get it, they want to be snatched at one time so that whenever they come out, they can be like, boom, look at me. But you risk not making it. if you do that, you know. Oh my God. That just really made me sad. So now her 2 children are living without their mother over vanity reasons. Over vanity reasons. It's very sad. It's very sad. Love yourself, guys. And I'm not saying that she didn't love herself, but love yourself enough to know sometimes it's good to wait. It's okay to wait. It's okay to wait. We live in a world now where everybody wants everything like this. We living in a microwavable life right now, or world rather, to where everybody wants everything now. You want everything right now. And sometimes it's okay to wait if it means your life. Okay? Just always remember that. It's okay to wait. I don't mind waiting sometimes. Sometimes I do get a little impatient. But for the most part, I think about that thing. And there's a reason why sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to, when you want them to. Because maybe that's God's way of telling you it's time to wait. It's not your time. It's not time. Your timing is not right. It's not the right time. So respect that and don't be pushing past certain things whenever it don't work out. Because then you run into different stumbling blocks and it could hurt you in the end. This woman is not here. This woman is not here. Somebody said, what is wrong with you? Oh, child. But yeah, let's move on. That really made me sad. All right, so a woman says that she is suing her doctor, you guys, for prescribing her Ozempic for weight loss, but she says that nothing was actually lost but her money. And she also developed stomach paralysis. Now, I've been hearing that a lot about people using Ozempic, people having problems going to the bathroom, people having problems, not even like poo-poo, because you're supposed to have a number 2. You're supposed to number 2 at least every day. If you're eating right, you should. But people talked about having, I know a couple people who take it and they talk about constipation, not being able to use the bathroom, a bunch of stuff. So they're saying that this lady said she experienced stomach paralysis by using Ozempic for some months. And she said she didn't lose anything but 5 pounds throughout the duration that she was on it. 5 pounds a month, rather. So I guess she wasn't losing it as rapidly as she wanted to. And looking at other results of people using Ozempic, and she decided to throw her doctor under the bus and blame her doctor for it. But I mean, during the time that you're using Ozempic, you also have to watch how you're eating if you want to lose weight. You can't be out here eating buffets and then go home and take an Ozempic shot and then get mad at your doctor and say, I only lost 5 pounds. Well, what are you doing to help lose the weight? Damn. But Ozempic really is for diabetics. So you got a lot of people that's taking it for weight loss reasons, and that's really not what it's for. So not sure why she's so upset at her doctor for that. And yeah, so she says that her doctor made home visits to her house while she was actually on Ozempic. Never heard of that. But she says that she was mad that her doctor, you know, kind of pumped her head up to let her know that she would lose all this damn weight, and she was only losing the 5 pounds per month. Okay, so she says that she Googled some stuff called Zap Fat that she started taking, and she lost a dramatic amount of weight. All right. And she also says that she filed something and got her doctor fired for some type of breach of something that he did in terms of this whole situation with this damn Ozempic. But she says that she went from like 195 pounds down to the 140 pounds on this Zap Fat stuff that she Googled off the internet. And that's dangerous. I don't be taking nothing unless my doctor tell me. I don't give a hot damn how bad you want to lose the weight. I mean, you went to your doctor for the Ozempic. That didn't work, obviously, for you. So maybe you should have asked them to put you on maybe Mounjaro or something else that's for weight loss that you could have used, versus Googling something online and maybe like Amazon and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on Amazon to get this because this works for somebody else. Everybody's body type is different, and every type of drug may have a different reaction to you and your body. So you can't be out here trying to take what you see somebody else taking because it works for them, because it may not work for you, and you could have a damn heart attack. Because we know a lot of these pills and stuff that people take offline, you have like heart palpitations, it speeds your heart up. That's dangerous. Now, who wouldn't be walking around with their heart speeding up and you feeling like your heart about to jump out of your chest because you're taking these damn pills, all because you don't want to take your lazy ass to the gym? Cut back from the table, go to the gym, drink more water, power walk. It's a lot of things that you can do to lose weight. Hell, I did it. I told you I was almost 200 pounds at one point. Girl was still slaying though, I ain't gonna lie to you. I showed y'all, if y'all follow me on TikTok, baby, I put the side-by-side picture up there. And when I look at it today, that's my motivation. That's my motivation. You gotta get off your ass and work out. I'm a witness that shit work. I'm a witness. It will work, baby. And we trim that thing on down. All right? Period. Don't be taking all these damn crazy ass pills because that shit can be dangerous. I don't want to see nobody have no damn heart attack out here trying to be thin. But that's what's in now. Everybody want to be skinny, but don't nobody want to put in the work. You got to put in the work, baby. Put that work in. Put that work in. Stop eating so much fried food. Stop eating so much fast food. And that way it'll fall off. It will. I promise you it will. All right. Let's move on now. Let's move on now. It said working out is a part of our daily routine. It is. It's a part of mine. I do it every day. Every day. It's a part of my life. I get up and I do what I got to do, y'all. I work out every day. I work out so bad. I hurt my damn knee the other day and I kept right on. That shit hurt me so bad, but I kept going because I have a goal. I have a goal weight that I want to be at. I'm almost there. My doctor said, you're almost there. Keep them. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. When I get on the scale, I be like, damn, Rell. Consistency and motivation. That's all you need. That shit'll fall off. I promise y'all. All right, so let's move on. Simone Biles, you guys. Y'all know she served the girls over their child in Paris while she was at the Olympics. But she revealed while she was in Paris, she wanted to have a night out or two, you know, to go and get a few drinks and just kind of turn up, party up a little bit. But she went to this club in Paris, okay, and she says that they attempted to try to charge her $26,000 for a bottle of champagne because they knew that she was Simone Biles. This is shit I be talking about, this price gouging. Hiking up the price on stuff because you know that I'm a celebrity and you know I got it. Okay, if I got it, that don't mean I want to spend it on no damn champagne. Who is out here spending $26,000 on a bottle of champagne? No. What the hell is that? Child, somebody said they spelled Ozempic wrong. It's okay. Child, $26,000 for a damn bottle of champagne. Simone says that the club owner, honey, knew her immediately when she walked in, and the fact that she was an Olympic gold medalist and knew that she had money like that they tried to up the price to tell her that this damn bottle of champagne that she wanted brought to her table was $26,000, and she declined it. She declined it. I don't blame her. I would have declined that shit too. She told the club owner no, and she said she got her shit and she actually left and went to another establishment and had a great time. So they were trying to get her for the okie doke up in there and say, hey, yeah, she just won that gold medal. She got some money. She got some money. They probably Googled her and everything. Like, oh, yeah, she got some money. Go over there and tell her that bottle going to be about $26,000. She was like, fuck that. Man, I'm out of here. Now, y'all ain't about to get not one red cent from my ass tonight. And I don't blame her for that. So shout out to Simone Biles, child. Hold on to your money. Don't be out there spending like you P. Diddy, honey. And then be broke trying to impress people on no damn champagne. Who was out here on that? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. So shout out to her. Let's get into some Tyrese news, a.k.a. Cryreese, because we know that's all his ass is going to do. Tyrese been doing the most here lately. He was over there at the damn Breakfast Club standing in front of the doors because Charlamagne and them didn't want to let him in. He was standing out there crying and acting a fool. Talking about he want to come in and have a talk with DJ Envy, and they were like, hell to the no. All right? Looking crazy. He been running around here with this damn beard on, trying to look like, what's the man name from back in the day? He's supposed to be doing a movie. He's supposed to be doing a movie. Why I can't remember the man's name. The same turn out the lights, close, and light a candle. Him. Anyway, yeah, they are. Teddy Pendergrass. He been supposed to be doing a Teddy Pendergrass movie, but and walking around here with this damn beard on and this damn hat on, looking crazy as hell. He did the national anthem somewhere, trying to sing it like him, and I was just like, Tyrese, please go somewhere and sit down. Anyway, he finally did get an interview with the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God. All right, I watched the majority of it. Tyrese gets up there talking about he don't buy real jewelry. He don't spend all this money on jewelry. That he's not really a flashy type of dude. And that he actually buys his jewelry, you guys, off Amazon. So he showed a bracelet that had all these like crystals and stuff on it. It looked like he was all iced out sitting up there. And they were like, wow, man, you all iced out or whatever. He was like, you won't believe this if I tell you this. He said, but I buy my jewelry off like Amazon. I saw a basketball player that said the same thing. He said a lot of people really think that I be spending thousands and thousands of dollars on my jewelry, but no, he said I go on Amazon and some other website he named to get his jewelry. He said, because I'm not about to be broke trying to impress people. That I can respect. Okay. He had a very mediocre type of house as well, this basketball player, because he was like, I'm not trying to impress people. For what? I live alone. He said, I have a 4-bedroom house where I live by myself. I don't need a mansion to impress somebody, to show and prove to them that I got money. Now, the situation with Tyrese, all right, immediately he started crying, of course, you know that was coming, about losing his mom, which I think that's a lot of the reason why Tyrese acts out, because he has not grieved properly. And I think everybody else has to get the backhand of his emotions and how he's so emotional about losing his mom. I don't think he placed his anger in the right place. So anybody that deals with Tyrese, especially his ex-wife, who he is so upset with, that's who has to deal with that. So he cried about losing his mom. He says he had some sisters that passed away. He's still upset about the death of Paul Walker. Y'all remember him from Fast and Furious. And he also cried about his ex-wife Samantha Lee leaving him, all right, and then taking their daughter when he left to go and film a movie. She waited until he left to go film a movie. He got all the way to the airport and got ready to fly out. And he found out because one of his neighbors or somebody contacted him to let him know that his wife had like a moving truck there and was moving all her shit out while he left. So that, of course, that was planned, and she was tired of his shit. So he, when he came home, he went ahead and filmed the movie or whatever. She would not answer his calls because he did say he called her repeatedly. He was tired. She was tired. Tyrese has got to be hard to live with. But upon him coming back, she had taken all of her stuff and all their daughter's stuff out of the house, and she left him. And of course, she filed all types of paperwork against him for spousal and child support. And Tyrese doesn't feel he should pay her. But he sat up there and was crying at the fact that she left him, and he says he misses his family. But then he apologized to his current girlfriend, Timothy, for putting her through that and for her having to deal with that. I feel like she's just somebody there to fill in a void. I ain't saying I don't feel like he don't love her. I think he does care about her, but I think his heart is still with his ex-wife, and I think he's mad at the fact that she filed for child support and spousal support, because he's saying she has her own money, and upon the two of them making their relationship official and getting married, that he says that she told him that she didn't want anything from him, that she's just a basic type of girl. So apparently not, because when she filed for divorce, she's coming heavy for his damn money. So he is in arrears for child support because the judge ordered him to pay a certain amount a month, and he's paying what he want to pay. So she keeps going and filing different sanctions against him, and he will not comply. Y'all remember I talked about him saying he want X amount of black men to come and march with him to the White House because he feels he's been done unfairly about having to pay all this child support to his ex-wife. I was like, boy, ain't nobody about to march no damn White House. He want Ben Crump, and he want a plethora of black men to stand with him and come with him and stand in front of the courthouse to protest black men being done wrong by women who want to, I guess, take all their money and mistreat them when the relationship don't work out. I said, boy, what the hell wrong with you, Tyrese? His girlfriend got to be tired of his ass, because it's a back and forth. They done broke up numerous times. Him and his LA Timothy girl. She's a pretty girl. But she got to be tired of his shit and steady talking about this ex-wife. He done wrote a song about the ex-wife. He in the song talking about, why did you leave me? Why did you this? It's so depressing. Like, I feel like Tyrese needs to seek some type of therapy. He needs to stay off the internet, because he stays going on the internet and telling all his damn business every time something don't work out. And people are tired. On the outside looking in, people are tired. And they be all in his comments, because I do follow him. They be all in his comments like, Tyrese, this is a lot. And then he be snapping back at people when they're trying to tell him right. But maybe that's just his way of trying to, that's his therapy. Maybe social media is his therapy, to where he can go on and just vent to people, strangers, and people just like, we don't want to hear this shit. Like, this is giving us too much. And it is. I get so sick of him. But he is, he's kind of acting like Destiny out here. Now, his ex-wife Samantha's attorneys have now sent over some legal paperwork to Tyrese, requesting his financial records since he fails to comply with the custody and child support agreements. Now, he's getting into the legalities of this because he will not comply. Kind of how Destiny was doing with LeBerry, okay? So they've been to court numerous times. So I said, I feel like this whole interview he did with the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne and them over there talking about he buy all this jewelry from Amazon and his jewelry and stuff is fake. Tyrese is very flashy. Tyrese, we've seen where you got the Lambos, the Range Rover, not the Range Rover, well, the Range Rover, because you did buy your girlfriend a brand new Range Rover, because you bragged about that. You bragged about buying her these 2 expensive dogs. You do have the Rolls Royce, all right? He be spending money like it's water. But I feel like that was a whole, it was a whole little plot to try to make his wife, or ex-wife rather, feel like he ain't got it like that. That's what he was doing, because he had already received those papers from her attorney saying, hey, submit your paperwork showing your financials. So then he want to get up there, you know, all my jewelry I buy off Amazon on that bullshit. Like, girl, bye. You don't buy all that shit off no damn Amazon. You probably bought something off Amazon to go on that interview to say, hey, this is from Amazon. But the real shit back at the house. All right. You didn't get that Rolls Royce off Amazon, and you damn sure didn't get that Range Rover off Amazon that you showed. See, that's the problem. You talk too much. You out here doing little stuff and spending, and then you like to go on the gram and be bragging, and your ex-wife sitting back watching that shit like, okay, she like Santa Claus making a list and checking that bitch twice, and then running to the damn attorney to see who's been naughty or nice. That's what she been doing. Oh, she about to dig in your pockets, Tyrese, okay? You about to get got. You think you can outsmart this woman? I think she's supposed to be like an attorney or something too. She's got some type of job where she does make some good money, but she want his money. So why did I press that? I be here pressing buttons. I be like, what kind of button is that? All right, so but yeah, like I said, he is in arrears in child support because he does feel that he does not have to pay her this money. She keeps filing shit on him, so he gonna eventually have to pay it, or he gonna wind up in jail if he does not comply. Now Tyrese does have until September the 1st to submit his financial records over to his ex-wife Samantha Lee's attorneys, or they will hold him in contempt of court. Okay, so we're gonna see how that play out. I'm gonna keep my ears to the streets on that one, baby, because Tyrese, you're gonna be crying again, all right? You're gonna be back on social media crying again. All right, let's move on though. That's how Destiny ass was. I ain't paying no damn insurance. I ain't about to do this. I ain't about to. LeBert was like, bet. He went right on back down there and filed some more shit on her ass. Now she looking at 45 days in jail. Playing with the courts. The court said, I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired of seeing y'all. The courts get tired of that after a while. They keep seeing the same people with the same bullshit. Eventually, that judge gonna be like, okay, just throw your ass in jail, because it's given that you are intentionally not complying with a direct order that I gave you. So just so you ain't got to be back in front of me no more, go your ass to jail. That's what they gonna do. Watch. That's exactly what they gonna do. You're gonna fuck up your whole career over some child support. Watch. All right, moving on, child. The people is out here lying on Melody Cherie, baby. She done had to pull out her red phone and read the people down. Y'all know Mel said, honey, when she pull out that red phone, it's about to go down. She got all kind of receipts and that shit. So I know when I see that red phone at the reunion, baby, it's about to go all the way down. It's about to go all the way down. They get ready to start filming the reunion. I told y'all last night. Okay, they about to start filming because they're wrapping up with the second part of season 8. All right, y'all know they're in season 8, so they're wrapping up season 8, second part. They're getting ready to get into filming the reunion here, I want to say in a couple weeks. So Melody pulled out her red phone, you guys, and she read the people down. She says that there was a commentator who lied on her, saying that Melody says that she actually talked to someone, meaning of the opposite sex, during marriage, and that she saw nothing wrong with that. Melody let the people know that's a goddamn lie. She said, I never said no shit like that. Now, y'all remember that Tisha and Marceau went into confessional, child, on this last episode, where they had all the cast at the table at Kimmy's tasting event. All right, and the conversation came up with Ken and Trish, where they were asking them about when they met, and Marceau was asking dates because he was trying to compare what Marquez told him versus what Ken and Trish had been telling them about their relationship, and it won't adding up. So it's looking like there was a lie somewhere. But then Melody spoke up to say that she don't see anything wrong with having a conversation with somebody. That doesn't mean that you're involving yourself in some inappropriate behavior. That's kind of how she put it. So Tisha and Marceau decided to go in confessional, because y'all know they're always trying to look for any type of way to get more camera time. And Tisha went on to say that maybe Martell actually did tell the truth when he said that Mel was like talking to other men in the marriage. So now they're trying to throw out there and allude to the fact that Mel may have been talking to other men because Martell said it. Now, we already said we don't believe everything that Martell be saying. Now, some shit he say in a moment of anger, it do be legit, and some shit it don't. 99, what we'll say 87% of the time he lied, and the rest of it, child, it be the truth. And you got to be able to pick through it and pick the truth out of all his lies. And baby, that's a job, okay? Because Martell is a professional liar. But Melody responded to this particular person and said that you was a lie and the devil surely is in you. I said, well, hot damn, Mel, you better read the people down and let them know. Let the people know. Mel was like, I went on that bullshit out here cheating and calling me, because y'all remember Martell tried to say on the show that Mel was messing around with his frat brother and that he had broke into Mel's phone and was reading messages between Mel and this damn frat brother of Martell's, which was supposed to be an attorney. It was supposed to be his friend who was an attorney. He was trying to say that Mel had been having conversations with this particular guy. Now, Melody did clear it up to let the people know, and even at the reunion, y'all remember that one time where Carlos asked her, had she been with somebody else, and had she had any type of relations or whatever. Mel said that she hadn't done anything, but something was done to her. But this was during the time that she had moved out of the house from Martell. She wasn't planning to come back to him. They were separated during the time. He had made up his mind after he told Melody that that he wasn't going to stop cheating, that she should listen to the old people, and that the old men told him that he can have a wife and a woman on the side. So he was trying to, I guess, make Melody get comfortable to the fact that he was never going to stop seeing coleslaw and that he was going to continue to be with her as well. And Mel was like, nah, I don't want to be a part of that triangle, baby. No, leave me out. So then he wanted to make up lies about Melody out here sleeping with this one, this one, this one. And that's when the whole revenge peace situation came out, to where Martell was making up shit about Mel out here on a random video with someone giving them dome when the shit was really him. Okay, then he tried to play in her face and use the whole the reason why I was cheating on you with coleslaw is because she pleased me in the bedroom and you did not. Well, you was with Mel for 14 years, so eventually she was doing something that pleased you, because your ass was still there. You didn't start cheating until you was hanging around Marceau and them, and they showed you a different way of life, and you wanted to try to adopt that into your own marriage, and it wound up kicking you in the ass, because now your ass walking around here broke, busted, and disgusted and mad over a situation that you chose. And now another nigga out here running around saying that the child that you claiming is their child. So figure that shit out. I mean, figure that out. We talked about that in my pop-in. Well, another man is out here saying that Coleslaw's son, Knox, is his child. So Martell, let me find out that you done up and messed up your whole damn marriage over a biatch that's done trapped you and told you that a child was yours when it allegedly might not be. Let me find that shit out. He gonna be the dumbest nigga on TV. You gonna be the dumbest nigga on TV to mess up your marriage over a child that ain't yours that you claiming. To get trapped by a nappy-headed psycho biatch who won't get a fucking job, who wants to come on your ex-wife's platform to be famous when she's really infamous. All right, everybody know her and know we don't want to see her ass on the show, because Martell was trying to cap for her to come on, but it's a chop. We don't want to see you, Coleslaw. Where the book you supposed to put out, sis? You supposed to tell our book. Where's that book? How Martell get a book out before you, and he can't even read and or spell good? How? How did Martell get a book out, honey? How did Martell get his green eggs and ham on the flight to Canada book out before your ass put a book out? And he can't even read, write, and or spell good. That's weird. That's a mystery to me. I don't understand that shit. Martell is out here green eggs and ham I am, and the kids got on a plane, honey, and went to Canada. The end. I was like, damn, that's it? I was waiting on another page. That's all he had. But shit, let's move on. All right, so Toya and Eugene, you guys, are married to medicine, is getting clowned on media, Lord. Okay, y'all know Married to Medicine is about to be coming back. Toya said we got to get a storyline, Eugene. Let's go out here and build another house, damn it. They are building another house, y'all. Y'all know they already showed on the show that they were building their dream house. Toya and Eugene took out a second loan on the other house that they had to have this huge, luxurious pool, because y'all know they got a show out. Toya likes to live lavishly and working Eugene to death up over there. I said, Lord, Eugene, do you even have time to sleep, sir? So now they are second home. Toya took the social media child. Show this home. It's a huge, beautiful home. It's not completed yet. It's going to have a huge pool in the back with this fire pit type situation. The house looks nice, but a lot of people in the comments had a lot to say about them doing this whole house situation again, because they get a house, they move out, they renting, they spending more in rent than they were in a mortgage. And then when they say, hey, we finally got a home, we ain't got to move no more. And then we find out not even a year later that they're getting out of that house. So everybody was like, what the hell is wrong with this? Because you did this big home, you had this big party where you invited everybody to this damn housewarming party, okay, with all the bells and whistles, only to stay in that house for 1 year after you took out 2 loans on the damn house. So they're steady being put in financial debt, and it's falling on Eugene. Now, they said that Toya does make money because they said her wine business that she started, which you guys, if y'all watch Married to Medicine, they said that it's starting to do okay. But Eugene makes the majority of the money. Y'all know they had a lot of tax debt, that Eugene had to work extra hours at the hospital, to where Toya was complaining, I don't never see you. Our sex life sucks. I don't see you. But I'm like, bitch, you steady asking him to put y'all in debt so that you can, you know, show that you're living like the Joneses out here when you won't go out here and get a fucking job. If you want to live that way, at least match his income so that y'all can be okay financially. And he ain't got to be coming home dog tired, getting a few hours of sleep, getting right back up to go back to work to pay for some shit that y'all really don't need. Toya is very flashy. Very flashy. So this home that they showed, beautiful house, like I said. Beautiful house. And there's nothing wrong with buying a home. But it is everything wrong with working your man to death in order to prove shit to other people. That's the problem I have with Toya. I have a problem with that. Eugene be looking so tired on the show. He be looking so tired on the show because Toya comes off as being selfish and self-centered because she wanted the other women on the show to feel like, oh, I don't have to work, you know, and I can still live like the rest of you guys and still have, you know, the same things that you guys have. Meanwhile, your husband is looking like, bitch, can I get a break? Like, oh my God. Oh my God. So Toya and Eugene's finances are being questioned. And people are asking why they're purchasing this second house when they said the other house was their dream house and they weren't trying to be moving anymore. Like, oh, what kind of financial situation are they having now? So a lot of people in the comments, of course, y'all know I always take to the comments, baby, to see what the people got to say, because, baby, they did not let off their asses. One person said this is the 15th season and the 15th house. Goodbye, Toya, because she wanted people to congratulate her. Oh, congratulations, Toya and Eugene, on y'all new house. No, they were like, this is the 15th season and this is the 15th house for Toya and Eugene. All right. Another person says, y'all do this shit every single... They said, y'all do this shit every time and all the time. Goodbye, Toya. I said, damn. No congratulations. They just like, bye, Toya. Y'all do this shit every year. Y'all get a new house every year. Bye, girl. Another person says, poor Eugene. They said he ain't gonna never see retirement. Okay. I said, and won't. Another person said, Dr. Heavenly is gonna have a field day with this shit this season. And will. Okay. Y'all know Heavenly's gonna have something to say about that. Y'all know Quad is going to have something to say about it as well. This shit about to get crazy, y'all. Somebody said Eugene got to be tired of this bullshit. And I agree. He got to be. He got to be. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And another person said, at this point, it's not funny no more. Meaning they keep doing this shit with this house situation. It's like a switcheroo. So I'm giving y'all going to move into this damn house. Y'all going to have some more financial issues. Y'all gonna wind up moving out of this house and be back in another rental property. Okay, that shit crazy. Because the house they originally were living in, you guys, they moved out of that house to go rent a house which was twice the rent of what they were paying in the mortgage. What sense does that make? What sense does that make to move out of your house and to move into a house that you're renting and the rent is twice the amount of your mortgage that you were paying? That makes no sense. All because you want to stay in a big house and prove that y'all got it when you really don't. That shit is crazy. Prayers to them, child. Prayers to them. And prayers to Eugene, honey. I hope you don't work yourself to death trying to please Toya like that. That shit is weird. I don't recommend that at all. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. All right, let's move on. Destiny, honey. Destiny got on her Mental Monday. Let's talk about her ass. Her Mental Monday show. And says that she feels that the cast, honey, absolutely does... make Martell take accountability for the stuff that he's done and that he does. No, y'all don't. Destiny, you especially. In the beginning, you did when you were friends with Mel. But now that you don't care about Melody, anything goes with Martell when it comes to you. All right? I have a problem with people like that. Like, now all of a sudden he ain't wrong for nothing he do. But when you were friends with Mel and you found out that Martell was cheating and was dealing with Ariane, you said, no, I got to hold you accountable because that's wrong, Martell. When Martell came to Madonna that time. Y'all remember? No, that's wrong, Martell. I can't stand with you when you wrong on that. But now, anything that Martell says and does, because you don't like Mel and because Mel don't fool with you no more, it's like anything goes with Martell. I mean, you hanging out with him at Cheesecake Factory with Ariane, you taking video of Mel's kids, posting it online. You want everybody to know that you hanging out with Martell and Ariane while she's sitting there looking crazy with a half line. Now, you were capping and taking up for Mel, but then you showing up, hanging out with the ops. And that's weird vibes, Destiny. So, no, you don't hold Martell accountable. You absolutely don't. Hell, you don't hold your own self accountable. Because the same shit Martell do, you do. You got mad at LB for holding you accountable in court, just like Mel held Martell accountable in court for the shit he won't doing. He won't following the rules. So Mel had to keep spending money to keep taking Martell back to court, just like LB had to keep spending money to take Destiny back to court. And now, and ain't it weird that their judges are making them do the same thing? Martell has to pay Mel the $17,000 in court fees that she had to keep paying to keep going back filing injunctions against him. And now Destiny got to pay almost $20,000. Well, $7,000 Martell has to pay. Martell has to pay Mel $7,000 for them having to continue to go back to court and he not complying with what the courts asked him to do the last time they were there. So Destiny's the same thing with you. You were not complying intentionally to get back at LB because you're bitter because he left you, just like Martell is bitter that Mel left him and filed all this stuff against him and making him be held accountable. So now you feel like you're going to get back at them by not complying with the courts when you only hurting yourself. You only hurting yourself. Period. You only hurting yourself. So now y'all got to pay all this damn money back that you ain't got. Martell, you ain't got $7,000. You don't have $7,000. You're not even filming scenes. I said last night, when's the last time we seen Martell on the scene? None of the cast are inviting you anywhere, which cuts your scenes because you can't film with Melody. So you got just a short amount of time to come up with $7K or you're going to be held in contempt. Just like Destiny has 30 days to come up with almost $20K for failing to comply with what the court orders were with LB. Both y'all looking dumb. Both y'all looking dumb. Destiny, you are the female version of Martell. Martell, you are the female version of Destiny. And yes, I said it right. Yes, I said it right. While Martell is capping in the comments, talking about please bring on Ariane. Yes, say it louder. That was him in the comments. Yes, say it louder. Bring Ariane on the show. You only want Ariane on there, and I said this shit yesterday, because you want to have a consistent person to be able to film with. If you don't have a person to film with and have a storyline with, you're probably not going to get a lot of camera time. So he wants to use Ariane to have camera time. You don't pay her no child support either. You just pay little utilities and stuff, and she's happy with that. And some occasional ping on the side. Which her light bill probably ain't that much because she's staying in a little Section 6 damn apartment up over there. So he's able to do the bare minimum just like he's doing with Mel. Mel ain't ask you to pay no damn child support. She did not ask you to pay no child support. And she shouldn't have to ask you. With 4 kids, it should be automatic. You go over there and put some money in her hand and say, hey, put this wherever it needs to go for our children. I know I fucked the thing up like Funky would say. And no, I ain't happy for him. But that's just what a real man would do. You got 4 kids with this woman. And stop counting her pockets. And the reason he won't do that is because he's so busy sitting back watching her level up and count her pockets. Regardless if she got it or not. Those are your children as well. Destiny, regardless to what LB had, because you had an opportunity to keep that lifestyle, but you effed it up out here running around and sneaking around with Moses and anybody else. So you can't be mad because the spouses decide that finally I'm going to put my foot down and I'm taking your ass to court and hold you accountable. You don't want to, Destiny don't like to be held accountable, neither does Martell. And it shows because of the way you react whenever the person who holds you accountable holds you accountable. I'm just saying, shit is crazy. So she's sitting on there looking crazy. Yeah, we do hold Martell accountable. People always say I don't hold him accountable, but I do. No, you don't. You don't, Destiny. Especially now that you don't have Mel's friendship, okay? And it's all because you're trying to be on your get back, and you look stupid. You absolutely look stupid, sis, okay? So she goes on to say that her loyalty is with Martell because she knew him first. So whether good or bad, you're going to stick with Martell, and your loyalty is with him, whether he do good or bad. Don't matter what he say to Mel due to those kids, because just like we saw the court paperwork to where this man was abusing his children and abusing his authority in this situation with his kids, you're going to still stick behind this fool? Where clearly in the court documents it talked about how he punched, pinched, was giving the kids hot sauce. We done talked about this shit. Your mother, where you tried to say that LB did something to your child while you was on video crying, and LB took your ass to court because you were lying. That's another situation. You were trying to lie and say that while your son was in LB's custody, that something happened to him on LB's watch, and that turned out not to be true because he filed some shit against you, and you weren't even supposed to be talking about him. So regardless to the fact that you knew Martell first, you don't hold him accountable, because what he's doing to those children to get back at Mel is wrong. And I'm pretty sure you ain't told him that, because you're hanging out with him, smiling in videos and shit, while he is with the paramour, as they called her. The same bitch that caused all of this confusion, in addition to Martell, because it's not all on her. She was messing with him, he was messing with her. They were both wrong, equally. More so Martell, because he took vows to Mel, okay? I mean, I'm just saying. Martell seems to get a pass, you guys, for his behavior. I don't even know why he gets a pass. I don't know why he get a pass. I'm sounding like teacher, a pass. I don't know why he get a pass, P-A-S-S, all right, because we can't spell. I don't know why. Because as Kimmy would say, Martell, you know, Martell always comes back and apologizes. He always says something so crazy. But the thing I like about Martell is that he is a great guy. He will always come back when he realizes that he says something to offend you and apologize. That's everybody. You're going to apologize, but the difference is with Martell apologizing, he comes right back and circle the block back and do the shit again. Just like he tried to apologize to Mel. Let me give you a perfect example. Look at how he apologized to Mel on the Destin trip, where he told the kids, y'all sit over there at that table when they went out to dinner, and wanted Mel to sit at the table with him because he wanted to apologize. He knew shit was about to hit the fan. He knew his life was about to be hell with Mel leaving him. So what did he do? Told the waitress, then called ahead to the restaurant, put a table for me and my ex-wife, because he want to have a talk with Mel. And he want to sit at the table and bring up the fact that the only reason why he stepped out on Mel was because she wasn't giving him head. Mel said, I don't want to hear that shit no more. You're not about to sit here and still blame me for our marriage not working because I didn't give you head every day. Bitch, I'm not about to put my mouth down there when I know you out here with multiple women. Again, there's that word accountability. You ain't taking no accountability. When you're blaming others for the shit that you do, the F-ups that you do, when clearly you had a choice not to do those things. How many times you asked Mel, let's go to marital counseling to fix whatever the issues are that we're having in order to save our marriage? You didn't do that. What you did do was took your ass out during the pandemic and was laying up with coleslaw and every other type of slaw to try to prove a point, and it backfired on your ass. And now you're mad because you're being held accountable. He sat there looking like somebody stole his damn bike with that hot ass jacket on when it was time for them to leave Destin. Y'all remember the episode when Mel was not letting up on his ass, when Mel was not giving in on coming back to him? He thought going down to Destin on that trip that Mel was going to be like, you know what, Martell, let's just work this situation out. But when he didn't get that, he became aggressive in his tone with her, which showed he ain't sorry for shit that he do. He just want to have his way. And when Mel don't give in and give him his way, then the real Martell comes out. And Destiny is the same way. Destiny is the same way. She tried to do the same shit to LeBaron. And so Destiny says that pretty much that she speaks on bitterness. She speaks on bitterness. She says she's not bitter in her situation, that she's trying to become better. No, you're not. According to your court paperwork, baby, you're not. You're bitter because LB embarrassed the fuck out of you and launched that damn divorce on your ass shortly after you guys got married and shortly after you had that baby. That embarrassed her because it raised questions in terms of, why is this man filing divorce so soon after you guys just had a baby, when this is something y'all talked about on the show that you wanted? And all fingers were pointed towards her. Narcs don't like this right here when you do this. If you know somebody that's a narc, they don't like when you do this right here, because that's holding them accountable. That's exposing them. Narcs don't like exposure, and they don't like this shit right here. Okay? Martell, Marceau, you're a narc too. When the male asked Marceau, why was black clothes? He was like, oh shit. That head dropped right on down, because that accountability was on the table. That accountability was on the table. But yeah. That shit is crazy, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy, and it's damn crazy. All right, let's move on to the last topic, honey, because I want to get through this. Carlos King. Is Carlos King playing both sides while we talking about Love, Marriage, Huntsville? All right. It seems like I said that the cast is ganging up to show more support for Martell versus Melody because they don't want Mel on the show anymore. Carlos King made it very clear on his Messy Mondays that Mel, definitely, he does not want Mel off the show. Carlos knows that Mel not being on the show, that the show will collapse. He knows that. All right, y'all remember when Heavenly said on Messy Mondays, maybe Mel should just leave the show and move the hell out of Huntsville because then people don't like her, and that they're all pretending to be friends with her just to film with her and get their check. That's exactly what they're doing. Tisha, you don't see it for Mel. The only time you see it for Mel is when you want her to show you something business-wise so you can level up. Okay? That's all. That's the only time you like Mel. That's the only time you like Mel is when you want Mel to tell you something business-wise on how to fix this and how to work this. You know, with your business expo, you want her to give you some pointers on how to make that shit work. Other than that, you don't see it for Mel. None of the cast do. Kimmy, you don't either. We peeped that a long time ago when she tried to say Mel was bougie. So what if she's bougie? What you doing at her house get a free massage for? Laying on her massage table getting a free massage and go tell her she's bougie? I'd have told her to get the hell out of my house and take your little tramp with you. Take Tisha with you with her non-talking ass. You ain't gonna sit in my house and use up my free shit, sucking up my air, drinking my free wine, and tell me I'm bougie. I'm gonna be that, but guess where you won't be? You won't be at my house sucking up my air, sipping on my bougie champagne in my bougie glasses. That's where your ass won't be. How about that? Like Mama Braxton say, and how about that? I like when she say that. Mama Braxton, and how about that? When they piss her off, when Tamar and them piss Mama Braxton off, she said, and how about that? I mean, damn. You're bougie, Mel. And they were like, well, you need to take that back. I ain't taking shit back. Ain't that what Kimmy said? Okay. Okay. Don't take shit back. As soon as your ass got sick, you sure took that food back that Mel took over there to your ass. Because your husband was out there having some fivesomes. Okay? Yeah, you took that food back when your husband, Maurice, was out there, child, fishtailing in them streets on them fivesomes that his ass said he be having. Well, Mel had to bring you some food up over there. See, Mel always reach back, honey. She always spin the block on these evil trolls on this damn show and still be trying to help them. And I don't know, child. Maybe it's the Lord in her. For me, I'd be like, fuck them. I'm sorry. That's just my attitude. You give me that type of attitude and you treat me that way, I ain't coming over there bringing you shit. I ain't gonna drive by your house. Like, period. That's just me. The Lord, honey, the Lord ain't worked on me enough for me to be doing no shit like that. I'm sorry. The energy that you give me is the energy I give you. Okay? Will I feel a little bit sorry if I hear that you sick? Maybe, if I feel like it. And if I don't, then move on with your life. Don't be calling me. Don't ask me, Cameron, how do you feel about this? I don't feel about it. Matter of fact, I ain't think about that shit. That's just how I feel. All right? But my question is, if Carlos King knows that Melody is the star of the show, is the person that's keeping this show tick and pop and move the way that it should, then why are you continuing to bring on questionable people like Trish, who we now know, or a plethora of Martell's hoes? Because let's call them out. I made a note. Why is it that if you think that Melody is the person who is keeping this show afloat for you, Carlos King, all right? Why is it that you continue to bring on Martell's side pieces? And let's name them off. Trish. We found out Trish was a side piece. Melnica with the upside down Gucci belt. Destiny, and can't nobody tell me different. She keeps saying she didn't. My spidey senses tell me you did. Because you really worried about Trish and her interaction with Martell and the fact that she went to Martell's house multiple times. We've now seen 2 scenes where you talked about it and you felt away about it. When you sat there and told Kimmy and Tisha about Trish telling you and Stormy about this whole situation about going to Martell's, you feel away about that shit. She's upset at the fact that Trish been to Martell's house multiple times because she know what go down at Martell's because your ass be up over there. But Belinda, y'all remember Belinda? Belinda was seen at the Madonna scene when they got into a fight. Belinda was also seen with Martell and was messing with Martell. So Carlos, you in production, y'all continue to bring these women on knowing that they are side pieces to Martell out of and having disrespect towards the person that you say is the glue that keeps this show together. Why is that? You disrespect her, but then you want her to stay on this show to keep giving you ratings and to keep your show going because you don't want your show to collapse. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Tisha and Marceau, they're against Melody, and I keep saying this because they want Melody gone so that they can assume her role. They felt like when Mel and Martell divorced, that they were going to be bumped up to Mel and Martell's position on the show. And it will never happen because 1, you don't have the fan base. 2, the fans don't fuck with you like that. 3, your businesses aren't thriving. You don't have shit to talk about. You guys hide everything that you're going through and you're not transparent. And then when shit do come up, you lie about it like you did in terms of why Black was closed. You still haven't come clean about that. You blaming everybody else except yourself and the fact that you don't know how to run a business and you don't pay your fucking bills. Period. You don't pay your bills. Just say that. But you want everybody to think you're millionaires, so you don't put it out there that y'all millionaires. We're millionaires. We're millionaires. That's Tisha. We're millionaires. We're millionaires. Bitch, you're not. You're in debt. You keep taking out loans, which further puts you in debt to keep up with the Joneses. But then you want to blame the millimeters. The millimeters is doing everything to y'all. I know that everybody talking about the damn millimeters this season. No, take fucking accountability for your bullshit, all right? Period. Period. You will never be on the level that Mel and Martell was at. When we originally watched the show, what, seasons 1 through maybe 5? 1 through 4 maybe? Mel and Martell owned the show. People tuned in because they loved their dynamic. They loved to watch the Eminem kids on the show. They loved to see that. I loved it. But the show has taken a different evil turn now that the two of them have divorced. And Marceau and Tisha are sitting back plotting, trying to figure out how they're going to take that top spot. And they can't handle it. Even if Carlos King passed the baton to them, they can't handle it. You can't walk in those shoes, baby. It's like the Cinderella story. All her sisters tried to put that damn slipper on, and bitch, it didn't fit. The role does not fit. It's not gonna fit. Corns hurt, okay? Every one of them sisters owned it. I remember the Cinderella story. All of them said, oh, that's my shoe. That's my slipper. Tisha and Marceau thinks that Love and Marriage Huntsville is their slipper, and you can't fit the bitch. That's why you mad. That's why y'all sit back and look at Mel the way you do in scenes, because you mad at the fact that she's still carrying that role, that torch by herself, even without Martell, because he wasn't doing shit anyway. He was just a space filler. He was just looking good on her arm. She was doing all of the work. We found out later on, because he put them damn suits on and was fooling everybody for a good 4 seasons. We were like, damn. Mel and Martell is doing it. He was sitting in the meeting, child, with all of the core 5, the core 6. And was talking like he knew what was going on when it probably some shit that he rehearsed with Mel. Because she didn't want him to look bad on camera, maybe. But we found out later on she was the one that was making all the decisions, that she was doing all the business stuff. She was doing everything. He was just there. How do we know? Because every business that this motherfucker put out since he's been out and since he's been divorced have failed. So if you were that business inclined, your shit would have been popping even after Mel divorced you. So now we know you ain't did shit, Martell, but just showed up. Just showed up. Your book failed. That wine has failed. We ain't heard no more about that. That was your storyline last season. We heard nothing else about the incest wine. The last time we saw the incest wine was when it was sitting on Nell's porch when you went up over there mad because Mel was having a name change ceremony. We ain't seen nothing about no damn incest wine since then. period. But the jealousy towards Melody is coming out this season with every one of the cast members, like I said, and they're using the millimeters as a deflection of their jealousy and the fact that Melody Cherie is still the star of this show, and she will continue to be the star because they don't have a fucking choice. Carlos is behind the bullshit, but he is going to allow it because, one, he has vitriol towards Melody for divorcing Martell, but he needs her for the ratings and for the clout of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And that is our show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Somebody said they still all mad about 47 acres and is. You didn't have your money to put towards it. What you mad for, Scots? They didn't have their money to put up for those damn 47 acres. So what you think, Mel was gonna put y'all part in and give y'all a piece of the profit? Hell no. And that's the problem when you have friends that's always sitting there with their hand out thinking that you owe them something so they can level up and be on the same level as you when they ain't got shit to put in. No. I don't need them kind of friends. I don't need them kind of friends. You too needy. You too needy. But that's our show for today. Thank you guys. They said I love the way you break it down. I appreciate it, okay? I will see you guys later on today for the pop-in, all right? If you enjoyed the video today, 642 in the chat. Please hit that like button, guys. I see the likes are kind of off, but we got to get out of here. Love you guys down. Thank you, Maz, Linda Gamble, Bell Wilson, Tyra Daniels, and KBR. Thank y'all so much for being in the building. To all of my content creators that joined the live, I know you're here. Thank you all for being here as well as the Caramelians, all right? Y'all know I love you. I will see you guys later. Let me get in here. I got meetings and shit to do today. Got to be productive, honey. I will see y'all for the pop-in, all right? Be safe today. Have a happy hump day. Be blessed, and don't let nobody piss you off, all right? Love you guys, and bye.